Hey guys, I'm Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new song Dominus by Cytotoxin. Yeah, this is the new single off of the fourth full-length album from this nuclear-fueled German brutal tech death unit entitled Nuclear Earth, that is due out August 21st through Unique Later Records. And yeah, really excited for not only this album but this song as well. I've been a fan of Cytotoxin for a while now. And this is actually the band's very first, because I'm basing this review off of the music video for this song, and it is actually their very first music video that is not a lyric video. They actually did an actual music video for this. But, listening to this, I gotta say the guitar playing is just top notch. While the tone isn't exactly their heaviest, they still deliver a technical death punch to the gut with riffs that just really get your head bang as you're listening to it. During the kind of tap notes parts, they really reminds me of newer Amon Amarth. Think the opening to the song Raven's Flight, which just happens to be one of my favorite songs off of their last album. And there's some, what I like to call newly riffs here, because of course, this is technical death metal in a couple of spots, and that's totally fine. And I really love the bass on this song. It has a nice, thick, twangy tone, providing a really solid backbone for the song. At 113, there's this cool little, again, little noodly part. This just the bass alone. It's like all the instruments stop for a second, and it's just the bass doing this quick little, part that's really cool. Drum wise, I love Stefan's drum performance on this song. The snare does have a bit of a higher tone to it. You especially notice this during the blast beats and the real slow breakdown sections, but it's not like some of the releases off of like New Standard Elite where the snare is just really high and it just kind of annoying after a while. This one is high, but it's still really cool, and it actually kind of has a bit of a dying fetus feel to it, especially during the blast beats, I think. And Grimo, oh my god, this dude is just a fucking monster of a man, and his vocals are just as monstrous and just sick as fuck, I gotta say. He does this combination of a death roar with these real deep guttural growls. He doesn't do his pig squeals like he's done in the past, so I don't know if maybe they'll make an appearance, throughout the rest of the album, but in this particular song, he doesn't do them. There's a really cool part about 3 minutes and 18 seconds into the song. It's probably my favorite part of this song, and there's just this killer breakdown that happens, and just the way the bass mixes with Grimo's like really ultra low death growls is just so fucking badass. And if you watch the video as he's doing that, during that part, he's just kind of doing one of these things. It's just like he's hulking himself up. He's just getting ready to unleash the fury. And the fact that during the music video it flashes back and forth between the band members looking how they normally do and then wearing those gas masks, it just really, hits you when you see that part. And it's just like, God. And it's really hard to put into words, and you could really not really write it down. But if I had to describe it, it's just like you hear that part, and you're just like, oh, fuck, yes. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite part of this song. Overall, I think it's a killer song. It's got me excited to hear the rest of this album. It is a bit slower, and a little bit of, there's some deathcore elements in here. In fact, the biggest thing I noticed, besides the slower pace, is Grimo's vocals kind of remind me a little bit of Phil Bozeman at times, which I'm a Whitechapel fan, so that doesn't bother me at all. I love Phil Bozeman's vocals. But it's still heavy as balls, and it just has that technical flair that they're known for, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, killer song, solid 9.5 out of 10 if I had to rate it. Definitely go check out the new song. Pre-order the new album. I know I'm going to be pre-ordering it here soon, and that is going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.